Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Lunker Junkies. We're headed up to the Upper Klamath. Me, Randy Wells, his wife Jennifer Wells. Randy's been up there guiding clients. It's been pretty good from what I hear, huh?
Yeah, the fishing's been on fire. You can always set your watch by the Klamath River. Anytime after September 20th to October 20th, back bouncing eggs, pulling plugs, you're going to hook a lot of fish. In fact, the fishing is so good that if I don't hook 20 fish a day on the Upper Klamath, I consider it to be a slow day. And this was not a slow day, was it?
Nope. Right on. We're going to show you a little bit of the hatchery program, and hopefully Jen and I are going to whack a bunch of fish for you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more Lunker Junkies right after this. Oh, there he is.
Get him! Oh!
Lunker Junkies is brought to you by Mark, your one stop for the best deals around on top quality gear. Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective. If you want your rod bent, you gotta apply the scent. Shasta Tackle, inventor of the sling blade, luring you to the best of fishing. Reel Tech, don't throw those broken reels aside, send them to the Reel Tech. And Brad's Killer Fishing Gear, so enticing, fish cannot resist them. Hey, we're up here at the Iron Gate Hatchery at the top of the Upper Klamath. We've been out fishing it today, and we're here with Keith. He's going to tell you a little bit about what they do up here to help preserve the fishery and keep more hatcheries in the river for you and me to come out here and catch and put on the dinner table.
I've been working here 7 years, and we're right in the middle of the spawning season right now. It's a little too early to tell what kind of numbers that we're going to have for the return this year, but it looks pretty strong as of today. Our trap is full. We're moving fish up from our lower ladder up to the spawning facility. We spawned 180 females today. We'll have about 575,000 eggs out of that batch. We'll spawn from the beginning of October until about the first week in November. And it'll give us a quota of what we need, about 10 million eggs to release 6 million fish. This is a crowder on the auxiliary trap. We'll back the crowder up, collect fish, herd them up, and load them into a tank truck and take them up to the main spawning building. We can grab as many fish as we need to load the truck, and we'll run this trap all day on days like this to get this trap empty. We always know that more fish are coming up in the month of October.
Yeah, now
So as you guys know, we're up on the Upper Klamath today. We just went through and showed you the hatchery program. It's a pretty amazing program. It's a great fishery. We're real excited to show you about it here. Back bouncing eggs and pulling plugs are two of the most popular techniques on the Upper Klamath. Now these fish, there's a lot of fish here, and they're all biters. They're extremely aggressive. They will slam a plug, but I'll tell you what, back bouncing eggs, that's my go-to bait for up here. We're trying out a new product actually by Procure. Pretty excited about it. Steve Lynch and Phil Perrone and myself have been working on this liquid egg brine for about a year now, and we've got it right where we want it. These eggs were cured with the new Procure liquid egg brine. Now, I'm running kind of a juicy egg today because I've been switching between bobbers and eggs and back bouncing. But the neat part about this new liquid egg brine is that you don't need a rubbery egg for it to stay firm enough to back bounce. So with this egg cure, you can actually still get a really nice moist egg. It's a quality egg for bobber fishing, and it's equal quality for back bouncing. So this is what we're going to use today. We'll cut some up. Show you the size baits that we're using. Not big clusters of bait. There's a lot of fish here. We're using about a 12-pound test leader. kind of a smaller hook than what you'd be normally used to when you were back bouncing for kings. So that's about the bait size right there. I'll get these all geared up and show you what it looks like on the hook, and we'll put some fish in the net. And stay tuned, there'll be more Lunker Junkies right after this.
Procure Bait Sense, the #1 choice of any serious angler for bait scents and cures. Made with 100% natural ingredients and the only scent with a full money-back guarantee. Whether you are fishing inland or offshore, Procure products give you a huge advantage on a wide variety of species. Make sure you have Procure in your box and watch your catch rate action explode. Don't throw aside those nice reels when they start having problems. Instead, send them to the Reel Tech. John Strank of the Reel Tech is a highly skilled and knowledgeable reel technician. He will go through your reels, replace worn out parts, and get them up and running like new, as well as perform much needed maintenance on all of your fishing reels. Just box them up, ship them to the Reel Tech, and he will complete all work requested and ship them back to you in a timely fashion. Give John a call at 541-324-0346. Shasta Tackle. Unlike the old salmon attractors and baits that spin in a rhythm, the Shasta Tackle sling blades and wiggle hoochie's erratic behavior trigger salmon to crash on it out of instinct. And for you trout and kokanee anglers, check out the full line of Shasta Tackle lake trolling gear. Tackle used to catch a world record kokanee over 9 pounds.
Dang, you're tagged out.
Make sure you have the Shasta Tackle advantage in your arsenal the next time you hit the water. If you would like to experience an action-packed Alaska adventure out of Seward, book Captain Randy Wells of Fish Seward, Alaska for an adventure not soon forgotten. Visit him online at fishsewardalaska.com or give him a call, 907-947-3349. And be sure to call Alaska Shuttle Service for all your transportation needs during your visit. For more info, go to alaskashuttleservice.com or give Jen a call at 907-947-3349.
All right, guys, just to kind of give you an idea, it's a very basic back bounce setup. I'll show it here, and then we'll switch over to the monitor so you can get a closer view. But I'm starting off with a 2-ounce bank sinker here, slider. I know a lot of guys like to put beads and all that stuff in there. To me, it's just too much. You know, just keep it simple. So I've got it on a slider. Down here, I'm actually running a 12-pound test leader and a #2 hook. Now down here in California, remember, you've got to have barbless hooks, the Klamath, the Smith. So if you are buying barbed hooks, definitely make sure you're pinching them down. And then I'm using the salmon egg loop. And I've got a lot of questions regarding on how I tie my salmon egg loop. There's a couple different ways to tie an egg loop. You know, I have to tie hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them as a guide. And so I think I've got it narrowed down to definitely one of the quickest ways. So on the Upper Klamath, we're using a pretty small hook, as you can see here, a #1, and some 10-pound test leader, about 30 inches what I start off with. I normally end up with around 24 inches. So I take my line, I come down the back of the shank, like so, pinch the back of the shank, and I like to start my wraps going away from me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then I pinch my line and the tip of the hook like so to hold that. Bring the back of the line, the bottom of the line like so, push it up through the shank, through the eyelet, lay it on top of your wraps, and then grab the back of the shank again like so, and then give it another 4 or 5 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Pinch, wet, and then take this tag in here, hold this line tight. I like to hold my fingers on my knot to make sure my knot doesn't come unwrapped. And that right there gives you a pretty good egg loop. I use it salmon, steelhead fishing. Even when I'm in Seward fishing for coho, I'm not even using bait or just a hoochie skirt. I use this knot. It's a strong knot, and I know that it'll work for you.
There he is.
So we just stopped into the first hole here on the Upper Klamath. Rocky and Jennifer dropped in. Doubles.
Doubles on here. I got a nice one. Jen's got a pig on over here. I haven't seen mine. Oh yeah, that's a good one. It's actually not too dark either.
So they've closed the river to retention, so it's just catch and release, barbless hooks, nice and easy. Let her spawn. We'll slip over here and get Jennifer's. Nice Klamath River doe. Good shaped fish, fat eggs.
Oh, I just lost him.
Did you lose him? He's running at you. No, he's running at you. You got him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go down there any more than we do.
Dominating you.
Okay, run.
Oh man, that's a nice run.
Run. There he is.
Big fish.
Oh wow.
Jen had a nice one there. That one probably went 25, 30 pounds. Biggest one we've seen all day, but long distance release, you don't got to handle it. No big deal. We're just out here trophy hunting anyway. There's no retention on the Upper Klamath right now, so a lot of fun though, fun fight. The way I see it, no retention. We're trophy hunting, buddy. Got a nice one on here. Another nice salmon. Got a little salmon on here. A little fighter though.
So, as you guys know, we're on the Upper Klamath, back bouncing for kings today. We're having a great time. We're about 15 minutes into it. We're on king number 4. On the Upper Klamath this year, 2014, there's no retention allowed. As of October 10th, they shut it down until they get 8,000 fish to the hatchery. We were just up at the hatchery and talked to them. They're pretty sure that in just a couple days they'll have that fish, and we'll show you some of that footage here in a second. But we are allowed 3 jacks right now on the Upper Klamath, but in my opinion, we're just here to have a good time. And there's nothing more fun than catch and release salmon. One of the great parts about the Upper Klamath is you can come down here, bring a novice, bring some kids, get them really hooked on fishing, and catch a ton of fish every day. Yes, this is a dark fish. Go ahead and let it go now. But it's still a lot of fun. You're rusty on your back bouncing. You're rusty on pulling plugs. You only get to fish once in a while. The Upper Klamath is a perfect opportunity for that. Come down to the Klamath Ranch and hang out and spend some time camping down here. It's just a great fishery. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely one of the healthiest salmon fisheries I've ever seen outside of Alaska. So come on down, check it out. The best time, peak time, is anywhere from September 15th to October 25th. And numbers as far as hookups go, we'll give you an idea. Yesterday I was guiding 2 clients. We stopped counting at 30 kings on. I don't know what else to say. It's just a heck of a good fishery. We're gonna get baited up and let Rocky and Jen do it again. Stay tuned for more Lunker Junkies.
Procure Bait Scents, the #1 choice of any serious angler for bait scents and cures. Made with 100% natural ingredients and the only scent with a full money-back guarantee. Whether you are fishing inland or offshore, Procure products give you a huge advantage on a wide variety of species. Make sure you have Procure in your box and watch your catch rate action explode. Don't throw aside those nice reels when they start having problems. Instead, send them to the Reel Tech. John Strank of the Reel Tech is a highly skilled and knowledgeable reel technician. He will go through your reels, replace worn out parts, and get them up and running like new, as well as perform much needed maintenance on all of your fishing reels. Just box them up, ship them to the Reel Tech, and he will complete all work requested and ship them back to you in a timely fashion. Give John a call at 541-324-0346. Shasta Tackle. Unlike the old salmon attractors and baits that spin in a rhythm, the Shasta Tackle sling blades and wiggle hoochie's erratic behavior trigger salmon to crash on it out of instinct. And for you trout and kokanee anglers, check out the full line of Shasta Tackle lake trolling gear. Tackle used to catch a world record kokanee over 9 pounds.
Dang, you're tagged out.
Make sure you have the Shasta Tackle advantage in your arsenal the next time you hit the water. If you would like to experience an action-packed Alaska adventure out of Seward, book Captain Randy Wells of Fish Seward, Alaska for an adventure not soon forgotten. Visit him online at fishsewardalaska.com or give him a call, 907-947-3349. And be sure to call Alaska Shuttle Service for all your transportation needs during your visit. For more info, go to alaskashuttleservice.com or give Jen a call at 907-947-3349.
Fish on!
Woo, another fish on here. Another fairly decent one. He's yanking the reel out of my hand, so apparently it's pretty decent. Woo, another nice salmon on here. Another real nice one. Upper Klamath, baby, if you want to come up here and just have a blast, just hammering fish, man, this is the place to do it this time of year. Just a blast up here. We're on what, number 7, 8 now? Just have been out here an hour and a half.
Crazy amount of fish.
Nice big quality salmon too, that's one after the other.
You know, one of my favorite parts about fishing up here, and I probably already said it today, is the fact that you can bring anybody here, whether they're experienced or not. It's a lot of fun, but this is a great place to bring kids. It's a great place to bring somebody that only gets to fish once in a while. There's nowhere in the Pacific Northwest where you're gonna hook 10 to 30 kings a day back bouncing eggs when you've never done it before. The 2 clients I had yesterday had never ever been here before. They hooked over 30, we stopped counting at 30 fish. Upper Klamath, don't discredit it because of the quality of the fish or the color of the fish. These fish are hot and it's fun. Let's get this fish at Rocky's back off of the line so he can do it again. Another technique I like to use here on the Upper Klamath is pulling plugs. And normally if I was fishing the Chetco or the Rogue or someplace like that, other than the Upper Klamath that's just jam-packed with fish, I would definitely take the time and wrap my plugs. But here I just find it kind of gets in the way. It's not necessary. There's so many fish that they'll just hit the action of the plug. My favorite go-to plug here is the Yakima Mag Lip. And I don't know about you guys, but you know you got a good plug when you carve into your plug. That's what keeps them separated. Because I don't care, you can buy 100 plugs, all the same color. For some reason, not every one of them is going to catch fish equally. So when you get a good plug that catches fish, mark it. And you can tell if your plug's running true by the bill. If it's a brand new plug and you're just fishing it for that day, at the end of the day, you want to know that it's running true. Take a look at the paint chip. If it's all chipping on one side, even though it's diving down, your plug needs to be readjusted, needs to be tuned. You want to make sure that it's wearing evenly across the bill. Again, this is a barbless fishery down here. And if I was fishing on another river, say the Chetco or the Smith, where we're getting some bigger fish and those are much fresher, harder striking fish, I would put a swivel in here and kind of get my hook away from my plug a little bit. But this is how I run it here on the Upper Klamath. I don't necessarily wrap the plugs here, but this is a perfect opportunity to throw on some ProCure Super Gel. It'll last on your plug up to 45 minutes. Definitely scent those plugs up. At the end of the day, spray them down with some WD-40, wipe it off. They'll be clean and good to go. One thing about plugging on the Upper Klamath is there's a lot of grass in the river, so you definitely want to be checking those plugs on a regular basis. We're currently plugging with the Maglip 4.5 Chartreuse and Gold. I've removed the belly hook to make its catch and release a little easier. And while you're waiting for Jen to get hit here, just watch the water. Take a look, man. There's salmon rolling just everywhere. There's nowhere else I've been outside of Alaska where I can watch salmon roll while I'm waiting for my bite. And we all know why salmon roll, right, Rocky?
Yeah.
Because they don't have a middle finger. There are salmon just rolling everywhere. Look at that. Oh.
That's a decent one.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Good one. Jen's got another nice one on here.
Switching back to
Real
bouncing.
nice.
Whoa. He is really trying to get away from me here.
Oh! Another perfect release by Jennifer Wells.
That was a monster.
Awesome.
That was
Well, you know it's good fishing. You know it's good fishing when you can set that camera up. Give yourself a timer of 12 minutes. We don't hook a fish in 12 minutes, we're leaving. Jen hooked 2, and we got this one.
Oh,
Just take your time, honey. Remember, I got a lot to do.
oh yeah. It's a spunky one. Not as big.
Jen's got another nice one on here, another quality salmon.
Nothing more exciting than catching these big salmon, 10-pound test leader, small little number 2 hooks. Woo! Still plenty of energy. You know, netting fish that you're gonna let go is not easy on them. If you have the opportunity to hop out and kind of take care of it like this, it's much better for the fish. That net's really, really rough on them. So guys, be good stewards of the river, and if you're just catching and releasing, leave the net in the boat. That way she can make some more and we can all get wet and do it again.
Got another nice salmon on here. Probably my biggest one of the day.
Last chance hole.
Last chance hole we're gonna take out here in a minute. Definitely a nice one.
Ooh. Hold on, middle.
Look at that thing.
Ah.
Oh yeah, look at that thing. It's decent. Another quality salmon on here. He's still full of it. Some fish, huh?
Another big fat doe on the Upper Klamath, all full of eggs. Loving that new Procure. And that liquid brine, I sure am happy with how it treats my eggs. Hook, put her in the water, hook just falls out. Go make me some more fun, baby. All right.
Good job, Robbie.
If you would like to experience an action-packed Alaska adventure out of Seward, book Captain Randy Wells of Fish Seward, Alaska for an adventure not soon forgotten. Visit him online at fishsewardalaska.com or give him a call, 907-947-3349. And be sure to call Alaska Shuttle Service for all your transportation needs during your visit. For more info, go to alaskashuttleservice.com or give Jen a call at 907-947-3349. Lunker Junkies is brought to you by Mark, your one stop for the best deals around on top quality gear. Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective. If you want your rod bent, you gotta apply the scent. Shasta Tackle, inventor of the sling blade, luring you to the best of fishing. Reel Tech, don't throw those broken reels aside, send them to the Reel Tech. And Brad's Killer Fishing Gear, so enticing, fish cannot resist them.
Born to be fishermen, we were born to be fishermen, so come along with me on Lunker Junkies, on Lunker Junkies, we're Lunker Junkies.